before they're shown. I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head, head, head. Like Jesus said, I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head, head, head. Like Jesus said, I'm gonna dance.
I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rum. Big boobs in the bus, stay plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend.
I ain't just a friend, no, what's the point of lying? Trying to sell a story, ain't nobody buying. Look me in my eyes, don't that feel nice? Why?
Will Smith don't got a cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do, so fuck him and fuck you too.
The Zodiac signs as patients in a psychiatric ward. Aries gets put into a straitjacket on their first day and locked up in a room with padded walls. They didn't know they'd end up in there. They checked in for a recharge. But that's what happens when you attack other patients in the cafeteria for chewing too loudly. Taurus got dumped, so they had a mental breakdown. Now they're in the ward, but they refuse to do anything their doctors tell them to. So they stay in there forever because they're not willing to change. Gemini is finally at home. It was so hard for them back in the real world to pretend that they weren't crazy. Now they can be themselves and talk to themselves and the characters in their head, and no one judges them. They're happy. Cancer becomes a therapy hoe because they're harboring some heavy emotions. And the counselors are just eating it all up, handing them tissues when they're crying. They're in heaven. Plus they got all the other patients calling them mommy. Leo checks themselves in after Hollywood rejects them. So they start performing Shakespeare for all the other patients, playing all the parts. Finally, they're getting some applause. And some shit thrown at them, but at least they're being acknowledged. Virgo actually needs to be there. They figured out too much about this cruel world, and it broke them. Lord, I hope they don't do shock therapy anymore, because Virgo would be the best candidate.
Who's the baddest of them all? I guess we're finding out tonight.
Let's go, bring it on. Better give us what we want. It's the one for the crown. If you don't, let's go.
No, no, no. All my ladies, listen up. If that boy ain't giving up, lick your lips.
I brought snacks and I'm ordering a pizza at 12. No, I'm not sharing.
If anyone yaks tonight, do it outside because I'm not cleaning it up.
Alright, I'm here. I brought my spend of the night bag and I got Pedialyte in the bag in case anybody needs it. Yeah. I'm here. The party can start. Let's get drunk!
You're beautiful.
I am.
Totally. But I'm really into blondes. Later.
Bad for me.
One hit,
Bad for me.
one kiss.
Bad for me. But I give in so easily. And no thank you is how it should have gone. I should stay strong. But I'm weak.
On the bottom, Paige, you were good. I'm waiting for you to be great. And next, Kendall. You didn't stick out to me. Next is Brooke. Next, Nia. You're third on the pyramid. You were third overall high score. And Mackenzie. And on top of the pyramid, going 3 for 3, once again, is Maddie.
Who's most likely to get upset over little things?
Go babies, go babies, go babies, go babies.
Who's most likely to save up all their money? Who's most likely to spend all their money? Who's most likely to be killed first in a horror movie?
Oh no. Oh no.
Who's most likely to have the best taste in guys at girls? Who's most likely to be obsessed with 80s and 90s music? Who's most likely to be obsessed with aesthetic things?
Into the moon.
These are the zodiac signs who are the most humble according to your tango. In 5th place is Aquarius. Next in 4th place is Virgo. Coming up in 3rd place is Libra. In 2nd place is Capricorn. If you guys like zodiac jewelry, check out our collection in the page bio. In the zodiac sign, who's the most humble is Pisces.
Gonna bring your best friend to
Michael Jackson, I'ma beat it. Game undefeated. She look good in that bikini, but the winter time, my favorite season. She gon' drop it in reverse. I merely rock it in reverse.
Bad for me,
One hit,
bad for me,
one kiss.
bad for me. But I give in so easily. And no thank you is how it should have gone. I should stay strong, but I'm weak.
Why are you crying? If I'm not crying, you should be crying. Oh my god, are you okay?
Oh my god, are you crying? Do you need a hug? Oh, it's never that serious. Go figure this out, but not in front of me.
Literally nothing to cry about. Why are you crying?
Do you want to like go get Starbucks or something? No?
Do you need a tissue or something?
No, no, no. All my ladies, listen up. If that boy ain't giving up, lick your lips and swing your hips. Let's go. All you got.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings. Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Who's most likely to trip over their own foot? Who's most likely to be scared of the ocean?
Wide open, it's the ocean, I'm just imposing.
Who's most likely to travel anywhere with their car?
Baby, take a ride in my Tesla. Yes, sir.
Who's most likely to be the person who's always making bad decisions?
My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone.
Who's most likely to cry over a movie? Who's most likely to be on call or FaceTime for hours?
Give me all your numbers so I can phone you.
You make me a maniac, but you don't know. Well, baby, like, shit is crazy, right? That ain't your baby no more.
On the bottom, Paige, you were good. I'm waiting for you to be great. And next, Kendall, you didn't stick out to me. Next is Brooke. Next, Nia, you're third on the pyramid. You were third overall high score. And Mackenzie, and on top of the pyramid, going 3 for 3, once again, is Maddie.
The worst date ideas for your zodiac sign. Aries, pottery making. You really think an Aries is gonna sit there for hours molding some clay? They don't have the patience for it. And what's gonna happen when that clay turns out lopsided? They're gonna beat the shit out of the clay. They're gonna be so frustrated. And then they find out that they're gonna have to wait another day for the pot to be ready. They're only gonna break it when they get home. So what's the point? Taurus, a chain restaurant. You really think a Taurus is gonna feel comfortable at the Olive Garden? Think again. Their palate is too refined. What about Applebee's? You say that's what their nightmares are made out of. Gemini, the movies. Why are you going to do that to them? Why are you going to make them sit in silence for an hour and a half? They want to talk about themselves. They want to talk about anything. That is cruel and unusual punishment for a Gemini. Cancer, bungee jumping. It's not enough that you made them get out of their shell. Now you're going to push them off the ledge too? Go home. Cook them some dinner. Otherwise, they're going to go crying to their mother. Yo, a comedy show. You really think that they're going to want to listen to you laughing at someone else's jokes? They want you laughing at theirs. So unless it's an open mic, skip it. Virgo, a rave. How unsanitary. You really think they're going to want to be around 1,000 smelly people, passing joints, sweating their balls off? You really think they're going to want to show off their dance moves to you on a date? No, they want to have a conversation. So don't make them have to use Morse code with glow sticks to do so.